Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Jamie here, and today I have another makeup review for you. I wanted to go over the new Wayne Goss, the Luxury Eye Palette. He's got three of these, but this one is the new Pearl one that I picked up. And it was just released like last week, and the shipping was so fast. I mean, it was like lightning fast. I think it shipped out that day and it was to me 2 days later. It was amazing. And this is exclusively at Beautylish right now. So if you want this, you gotta head on over there to pick it up. Good thing about Beautylish, the shipping over a certain amount is free. So it was free shipping with this palette. I don't know what the threshold is, but I'm assuming probably $50. And the shipping was lightning fast. So amazing things to say about Beautylish. They go above and beyond with their customer service. So I picked this up because I saw it being teased and I was like a sucker for it. One thing I want to say really quickly is this packaging kills me. It's like so difficult to get in the packaging. I don't know, it has a snap closure like that, but it's just like not the easiest thing to open. I always feel like I'm gonna dig my nail in there. But here it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is the third Wayne Goss palette that's come out. This is $55 on Beautylish. And the other two that he's had, the first one was like a warm neutrals with a black in it. The second one was like, I don't know, I think there were blues in that one. I did not pick that one up. I don't know what that was called or much detail about it because it just wasn't for me with blue colors in it. And this one, the Pearl, is like, it's like a everyday bridal color scheme. So it's just super beautiful. $55 is pretty pricey, but this amount of product that you're getting is just unmatched. I mean, this is 0.57 ounces of product, $55. So really quickly, because I feel like the one that you want to compare this to the most in my collection would be the Charlotte Tilbury one. And this one is 0.18 ounces. So this is like 0.57, 0.18. I mean, you're getting like at least like triple in this palette than you're getting in this. And they're about the same price. I think this one's 53, this one's 55. So yeah, that probably says a lot right there. And you only get 4 shades in here, which is just like silly. This is a beautiful palette. This is the Pillow Talk mini palette, or it's not mini, it's just their Pillow Talk regular 4-pan palette. It's beautiful, but it is like crazy compared to this. And I feel like there's a lot in common with like the color themes here. So I'm actually gonna swatch these. I'll swatch this one. I've already got this one swatched and I'm gonna talk you through it. So after this first part of reviewing the colors, I'm gonna do a try on, and I have it on right now, and I'll have that at the latter part of the video. So let's just jump right into this. So he made this as like, it feels like a bridal type of office type of color scheme. You can wear this day into night, he says. There's a little bit of a challenge of wearing this, like you can't make it very deep and smoky. The deepest color in here is this gray, and it's super soft and it isn't very deep, but all in all, this is beautiful. If you want to darken it up, you just have to have another palette or something to bring into it. But you know, it's beautiful for an office look, for an everyday look. I think it's awesome. I love it. So let's talk about the shadows really quick. He made this super easy because he just numbered them 1 through 6. And when you look at the palette, 1 just starts right here and it's super basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, for simplicity. I need simplicity. I don't know about everybody else, but I really do. I could use simplicity in my life, so I appreciate that, Wayne. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the color story here. I have it all swatched. Gotta get my face out of there so it focuses. But here they are. The first shade, which is in the top left, is shade 1. Love that. And it is a pink beige with a matte finish. So yeah, super, super basic. It is just, you know, I don't even see it being pink beige, but it is. Overall, I thought that this color story leaned warm, but as I got into it, I realized it feels very cool. This pink is really cool, and this is really cool. The other ones are pretty neutral, but And I guess the glittery shade is cool and is cool toned and cool. So I'll tell you about that. All right, so shade number 2 is the top middle. It's a pearl beige with a satin finish, and you can see it. It is beautiful, love it. Shade 3, this is the soft pink with a matte finish. Extremely beautiful. I thought it was gonna be peachy, but it ended up pinky, which is beautiful. So then this one is shade 4, which is a soft brown with a matte finish. Beautiful brown. It just feels very like, you know, caramel and warm. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. And then this second to last shade, shade 5, is a taupe brown with a matte finish. Weird, it's a taupe brown. I felt like it was a gray. I didn't feel like it was brown. It feels gray, but I guess I could see that. Gray is taupe brown, in case anybody was wondering. And then the last one is this sparkly peach with a shimmer finish, and this one is it, man. That is like the topper shade in here. It's so beautiful. It really, really, you know, just brightens up any eye look and just like takes it to the max. But it's not like in your face so much. It's really just kind of subtle, beautiful glitter. Sophisticated glitter. That cracks me up. I'll talk about it later in the try-on. You'll hear me talk about sophisticated glitter. Anyway, it's a great value, I feel like, for the amount of products you're getting. But it's like, if you only have this, like typically I go for less products, but obviously I don't want to pay the same amount. But anyway, let's just compare really quick. This is Pillow Talk. This is like a cult favorite. I remember when they came out with this a couple years ago, I just jumped on it. Pillow Talk lipstick was really big, and now, you know, Pillow Talk everything. I mean, it is just Pillow Talking the talk at this point. Charlotte's just running it into the ground, but it's okay. I'm here for it. I still love it. So we're gonna try to compare some of the shades here. So this one is like a light sparkly shade, so it's kind of closer to the matte, I would say there. You can see it has like a little bit of iridescence, so somewhere between these two shades, I would say, but a little bit lighter in color. Then we have this pink, and I'm gonna put this right here. So it is really similar. Let me compare. They're pretty similar. I would say that the Charlotte one goes maybe a little bit more tan, and this one goes super pink. It looks like it goes pink, but I mean, comparing it, I would say it goes a little bit more tan. So now let's check out the darkest brown. And you know, that's a thing about this. You just don't have much to choose from here. So the darkest color is this one. This is what I'm gonna swatch right now, and I'll swatch this between the two dark colors. So it's a little bit lighter. I mean, this is lighter than this, I would say. So this palette from Wayne actually gives you more depth, but this one is a little bit lighter, but very similar. And then now the last sparkly shade is Topper shade. You know, and one thing, I obviously haven't used the Wayne one enough to know, but this one gets hard pan on it. I definitely hit it with my finger. That's how I go for it, because there's really no other way to get this the way I want it. So look at this. This one from Wayne is like soft, and it's kind of got like a little bit of blue cool tones in it. And then I put Charlotte's right here, and it's very similar, but it pulls warm. So Charlotte pulls warm, Wayne pulls cool. But love it. I love this Wayne palette. I think that this is great. So we're gonna just try it on and show you guys what I think about it in the try on. But so far, just in case you're gonna jump out of the video, I give this palette an A. So I would go and get it if you're interested in it. Okay, let's get on with the tutorial. So let's get this palette on my face. So here is the palette. I know that you guys saw it in the intro, but we're looking at it right here. I feel like naturally I want to start with this lightest shade here, and it's just called shade number 1. So we're gonna start with number 1, and I think I'm gonna do number 1 and then 1 and 3. So start with number 1 and then do number 3 to kind of start approaching my crease. So I might have this one be a little bit higher than my crease, but first we'll start with shade number 1. So far, so good. This seems really easy to blend. And it is really covering up everything. So it's definitely a nice, like, bone matte color. Now I'm gonna move into shade number 3, this light color over here. And originally when I saw this, I don't know why, I was thinking it was more peachy, but it's definitely pink. It's a light, soft pink. Shade number 3. And these shadows are pretty powdery. When I tap off, I'll show you. Yeah, they're a little powdery, but that's okay. You lay down a good amount of pigment, but blend really easily. Then now we're gonna darken up the crease a little bit, and I'm gonna go in shade number 4. Right here, this little darker brown color. You can see there's a pretty good amount of kick up. We'll just start building up the outer V, and then I'm gonna come back and build up the crease. I've seen a lot of tutorials lately where people are taking their eyeshadow like into the crease, but all the way into here. I thought that was interesting. Figure I might start trying that. It's not something I usually do, but it seems to be something a lot of other people do. All right, so before we get into the dark colors, let's play with some of these shiny shades. Those are always my favorite. I don't know if those are your favorite too, but then I end up like looking like a big glitter ball on my face. And I'm like, where am I gonna go like this? I don't know. It's a little bit much for just staying home, which is what I normally do. Whatever. So I'm gonna use the second shade, which is like this light shimmer. And it's kind of like a peachy tone, a little bit of peachy, kind of like a beige. It doesn't have too much color on it. Just like a off-white beige tan, leaning a little bit of peach. Put that all over the lids. So then I'm gonna go in with this, the pearl shade, shade number 6. So I am gonna take that and go right on the lids. It's so pretty. It just adds like this nice, soft glitter, but it's really finely milled glitter, so it does not look very harsh. It doesn't really look glittery. Kind of like a subtle glitter. Now let's darken up the lash line a little bit. So really in this color palette, all we have is this dark gray, and it's not really that dark, unfortunately. So that's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but we'll see what we can do here. So I just grabbed a smaller crease brush, and I am going to just put it really close to the lash line, and maybe just pat it here on the outer V. I always like that look, is just darkening up by the lash line. And I normally don't really use liquid or really eyeliner all too much. Lately I've been using a little bit of eyeliner like in my inner waterline, my upper inner waterline. That's really it. I used to wear eyeliner a lot, and I felt like it was shrinking my eye. Okay, since this kind of traveled up a little bit high, I'm gonna go back in with the glitter and put it on top of that. All right, this is pretty much it for the eyes. There's not too much you can do with this palette. I mean, I guess you could do like a smokier look, But right now, this is the look I've been loving, and I love this. I think it really looks nice. It looks basic, it looks soft, very easy to wear with anything. The only thing is it's a little bit lighter of a color palette, so you just have to keep that in mind, and you have to keep the fact that it pulls cool toned, which, you know, when I first saw this, I thought it was actually like neutral or warm toned, but I guess what really pulls it cool toned, well, that gray is really super cool toned. So the rest of them are kind of neutral, but this pink is more cool tone than warm tone, and then that gray pulls it cool tone. So anyway, that is the look on my eyes, and my final thoughts are just that this is a great palette. It's a little bit highly priced, I would say. It'd be nice if it was priced a little bit lower. These are great large pan sizes, and the fact is it's a very basic palette that you could use every day. I could use this every day if I didn't have an extreme makeup addiction. So anyway, I really like it. I'm very happy with my purchase, and I hope this review was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.